All right, y'all. Mr. Weatherman on TV. We have got another storm coming. So Milton is coming. We are definitely very concerned. Once again, it's the same concerns that we had last time. So water is a big issue here. That is something that we are definitely keeping an eye on. And so we did some recording. There is still trash lined up on the roads. We have not had any support really in getting the trash moved off the roads. And now here comes a potential storm surge of, 12 to 15 feet. And that's major. So we are basically 20 miles or so from the Gulf. So that's, and so we're going to have to keep an eye on this for sure. So nerves are on edge. People are definitely very frustrated. People are concerned. Our waterways, like I said, are going to be one of the bigger concerns, because in the video that I'm going to show you, we're just going to do a drive-through in a neighborhood in Hudson that is on the coast, which is about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, depending on traffic from us. And there is still a bunch of material out of the houses that are there. And so the concern is, for me personally, is that stuff will not only make, will be really bad when the wind picks up. It will increase damage, because you've got people that have furniture. There's a lot of metal out there from cleaning out stuff. There's all kinds of things like that are really going to start to take flight when the winds pick up. And then not only that, but that additional material is going to be pushed into our waterways because no one came by to pick up the trash. If you do your research in Pinellas County, there were people trying to take their trash to the dump, and basically they were turning them away. People had big hauls of stuff that needed to be taken, and they were turning people away. And so that's a serious problem, to be turning people away. This is not the time that you want to have, stuff not being able to be taken to your dumps. So thankfully, we really had already cleaned up, and that's why I say you've got to be prepared in all situations. So we've already, we've done what we can, except for this large tree out here that is definitely of high concern. We know that storm is going to reach a Category 5, which is just annihilating. Like, people aren't going to be able to survive a Category 5, not well anyway, not here in Florida, not with the trees. We're going to have a lot of electrical issues. Trees are going to go through homes. There's going to be all kinds of terrible things that could potentially occur. We understand that based on the information that we have today is Monday, October 7th. It is around almost 12:30 in the afternoon. As you can see, I just got off of work. They released us early to start preparing, because a lot of people, like I said, in Florida, we wait till the last minute to do a lot of preps. That is never good, and this is why we encourage you all to be preparing, because you just don't know what's going to happen. We've got enough food and supply that we should be good. We have sandbagged the house very well, or to the best of our ability at this point. If the water goes over these sandbags, it is what it is. Obviously, I will catch it on camera for you guys. Hopefully, we are praying that once again that we are protected and that this will not occur. So we've got all the dogs. Don't forget about your pets. We've got all their collars on. We've got everything that we need for them. We've got separate bags of dog food in case we do need to, in a rush, leave for some reason. So, and my neighbor he has a drone, and right now the reason why I'm inside kind of doing this recording is because he's got a drone, and he and I had talked when I just pulled into our driveway, and he is doing recording of not only his house but our house should damage occur, so that he has before and after pictures, which are definitely something that we need. So as long as his house will definitely withstand. His house was just built, it meets all code. Our house is a much older home. Our house was built in the 60s. And so, while it has lasted every hurricane that has come through here, thank the Lord, we definitely have concerns. So praying that big tree doesn't come out. I think that's going to be one of our next big projects, is we're going to need to whittle at that tree and try to get it taken down, because it's of high concern for me at this point in the game. So while I love the tree, it protects the garden. I just think it's something that could fall on the house or uproot, and I can't have that. Like, I can't have that concern for us. So we'll go out, even though I'm in my work attire, we're gonna go out and we are gonna go check the lake real quick. I'll show you where that marker is, just in case the water starts to rise. You will see what I've been talking about as far as our concerns. So let's go. All right, so if you hear something that sounds like a bumblebee, it's my neighbor. He's got, oh my gosh, it's so sloshy out here, and I'm wearing my work shoes. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like slosh, slosh, slosh. All right, so here's the lake. You can see that we don't have much gap or space for our boats, for the water, for, you know, the boat will start, if we get enough wind, the boat is going to start rocking and hitting the dock. Nothing unusual. The boat needs to be very cleaned out because we've got pine needles that keep dropping from our pine tree up here. This is my neighbors over here. They just put in a seawall. We do not have what we call a seawall or a lake wall for us, so that's of concern. But you can see the big tree right there, so on the other side of the palm tree. So again, like I said, we are definitely concerned about the water and wind. The thing is that our ground gets very saturated and it starts to pull up trees. So we're just going to be keeping an eye out. This is the first video that we're doing for Milton. And I'm letting the dogs out right now, letting them get as much exercise as possible because they do not like the storm. As you can see, it's been breezy. We've already gotten some winds and it has been raining today. So we are supposed to get around 6 feet of rain, or 6 inches of rain, sorry, 6 inches of rain at least before the storm even heads in our direction. So that storm, like I said, is potentially going to hit a category 5, and then it's going to start to reduce itself. So we just pray that that's what actually occurs, is that it'll start to slow down and definitely, you know, take a turn or do something else. But anyway, all right, I'll bring you guys back as soon as I have more information. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to make a lasagna because we need the lasagna. So I want to pre-prep some food. Yeah, you see that wind? I want to pre-prep some food so that way we have stuff just in case we need it. And that way I don't have to do a lot of cooking. I can get everything washed. My parents should be coming to potentially stay with us. And I got to check on some other family members. I've had family members. My cousin Mistina has contacted me. She is up in Wyoming. And then my Uncle Lewis has reached out to us. He is in Colorado. And then my Uncle Albert in Georgia has contacted us. And then of course my Aunt Kim, who's also in Georgia, has reached out. So we've got a lot of family members that are concerned. And I think everybody's very heightened because of what they just saw in North Carolina. So that's definitely, you know, of concern. But what happens with them is that the water was just sliding off the mountains, and so we have a little more ground that the water can be absorbed in. So we will definitely see what happens with that. So right now what you guys are going to see, I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploaded, and what I'm going to be showing you guys is all the material that we see over in the Hudson area. We just went down one road where Brother Paul's aunt lives, where he's been gutting that house, and you can see the kind of stuff that I'm talking about that is on the sides of the road still, that are going to be washed into our waterways, and if not, they will be made basically projectiles into people's other, you know, homes, or do additional damage. So all right, everyone, as always, love one another, be kind. I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this.